Hello and welcome to another edition of your most authoritative football show this side of the world football planet. We are coming to you from our studios here in Point Noir, Congo. Coming up, we have a special interview on football and cardiac-related death. We ask why the unpleasant romance. We continue our coverage of the CAF Champions League and Confederations Cup. There is more here on your channel of choice, Africanews. Due to its tragic and unexpected nature, sudden cardiac death in athletes has been brought to public attention in recent decades. The majority of sportsmen who suffer sudden cardiac arrest on the field show no sign of warning symptoms. In the last few years gone by, African football has been hit with a number of high-profile cardiac-related deaths. Cardiac arrest is the abrupt loss of heart function in a person who may or may not have been diagnosed of heart disease. Of the rising number, Cameroon remains the hardest hit, with Mark Vivian Foy and Patrick Nkeng dying from sudden cardiac death in 2003 and 2016 respectively. Former Nigerian coach Stephen Keshi also died of an arrest this month, same as ex-Ghanaian player Uriah Asante, who played for Accra Hearts of Oak and Etoile du Sahel. One man who was lucky enough to survive the scare after collapsing on the pitch at White Hart Lane in an FA Cup quarter-final match on March 17, 2012 is Fabrice Mwamba. Since then, he has been creating awareness on the health challenge on footballers. More footballers continue to die from cardio-shaped death. We speak to a medical officer from the Ghana national team, Dr. Prince Pambo, who throws some light on this. Doc, there has been an increasing number of players dying from cardiac arrest. Should we get worried as football people?
Yes, I think we need to be worried as football people in the sense that, yes, a life loss is something worth worrying about. But like I mentioned, this is just a reflection of what is happening globally. So we have people who are non-football people and are also dying. So we still have more people who are physically inactive dying of cardiac event than football people. But of course, the death of one football person is news in the whole world. So yes, we need to be worried.
What collective mechanisms can be put in place to ensure such incidents don't occur in future? It's getting scarier by day.
What we can do collectively is to ensure that we do our pre-competition or pre-season medical screening and do it very well. We don't need to wait till the people get to premiership levels before we do these screenings, but right from, youthful days in football, you need to screen all these, and then if there's any cardiac pathology that has a risk of predisposing these people to cardiac arrest, then you pick it and then we'll be able to solve it. Those who are not candidates for sports, then you advise them appropriately. Then also, because we cannot 100% prevent this, we need to put in place mechanisms to intervene when they do happen. So yes, ambulances should always be present at our playing pitches. The use of an AED should always be there. Our medics and paramedics who cover our sports should always be well trained in CPR, so that when there is a sudden cardiac arrest, if you're able to intervene quickly, you'll be able to save a life.
Thanks for joining us. The group stages of the CAF Champions League officially kicked off over the weekend. In Group A, Zesco United shocked Egyptian giant Al Ahly with a 3-2 home win in Zambia, while in Group B, Zamalek put their domestic woes behind them to open their campaign with a 1-0 victory away to Enyimba of Nigeria. South Africa's Mamelodi Sundowns were 2-0 winners at Etente Setif. Here are the results and standings. The Confederation Cup also had its fair share of heavy football dose. TP Mazembe kicked off their group campaign with a 3-1 win over Ghana's Mediama in Lubumbashi on Sunday. Here are the results of the opening day of the group stages. One Confederation Cup match that stood out over the weekend was a thrilling clash in the DRC between TP Mazembe and Mediama. Winford Kalaba scored two of the Congolese side's goals. Both teams have been speaking on their output.
When we started the game, I think it was difficult when we considered the early goal. You know, when you consider the early goal, it demoralized the tactic of the game. But again, you know, we are experienced players. We just have accepted the situation and we came out strong to win because it was important for us to win at home. Because if you lose today, it was going to be bad for us because it's our first game.
Mazembe is a bigger team than Mediama. They have everything. I think we came here to play the whole of Africa, not only Mazembe. But we are not disappointed because this is a big club. We're also a young club coming up. We did our possible best to do our best, but we lost the game. It's fine. We have a long game, many games to play. We're just going back home to prepare and see how we're going to do well in the other games. You've seen Mazembe here. You've not seen us playing in our home ground. We are better when we play home too.
We'll bring you up to speed with the very latest on the CAF Champions League and the CAF Confederation Cup. We stay with club football in DRC, where a match between OC Mwangano and Sanga Balende was marred by violence. Our correspondent, Gal Impoyo, was at the game. The Congolese Championship has once again been plunged into violence. A match referee of the 12th day of the playoffs between OC Mwangano and Sanga Balende was the victim this time as angry fans invaded the pitch to pounce on him. The incident happened after he had given a red card to an OC Mwangano player, Mukamba Chikulu, after an initial warning. It didn't go down well with the fans. It comes a year after an assistant referee was also beaten during a match between Club Mutemba Pembe and Darren Dolphins Noah. Police had to fire tear gas to disperse angry fans. Sanga Balende are leading the championship's playoff table with 28 points, followed by TP Mazembe, who come in at second with 26. Defending champions AS Vita Club are on 22 points, while OC Mwangano lie bottom of the table with 2 points. Interesting scenes there. You are still watching Football Planet here on Africanews. A memorial game to honor late coach of the Super Eagles, Stephen Keshi, has been held in Togo. The Togolese national team, also known as the Hawks of Togo, played their colleagues from the 2006 World Cup qualifying squad. Keshi qualified Togo for its first ever World Cup appearance in 2006 when he was at the helm of affairs. Our correspondent, Noel Koku, caught up with striker Emmanuel Adebayor and former player Jean-Paul Abalo Dose, who captained the Hawks of Togo to the 2006 World Cup in Germany.
We had good and difficult times while working together. After the 2006 African Nations Cup, we remained in contact. He always advised me and wished success in my career. Today, it is very difficult for me to live with the news that he is gone. Anyway, life continues, and I think he always told me that I would be a good player, so I would try to live up to his expectations. I remember that when Keshi gave me the captain armband, it brought me so much luck. Today, we are here to honor his achievements. It is very painful to talk about Keshi because he left good memories and we don't really know where to start.
May his soul rest in peace. Thanks for making time to be part of the show. On behalf of the amazing team here at Africanews, I say thanks for watching and see you same time next week. My name is Juliet Bilwa. Stay on side.